Kalivardi, will you read?
I actually want to make a point here.
Yes.
I just wanted to stress the importance of the continuing paragraph of what Karyavardhi has mentioned, that the infinite intelligence within your subconscious mind can reveal to you everything you need to know at every moment of time and point of space, provided you are open minded and receptive. I actually want to stress this point because though we know that there is something inside, until and unless we open ourselves to receive it, accept it, we won't be able to utilize it. Is that what the author is mentioning here? Provided you are open minded and receptive.
Yes, absolutely.
So, when we are totally into thoughts, when we have worries, our thinking generally multiplies. We enter the states of overthinking without our knowledge, multiplying the intensity of our worries. So when that way we close it, actually we don't receive the external suggestions or whatever. We narrow ourselves, narrow the levels of our thinking. So even if
Yes.
we know that we have something great inside, to be able to recognize and utilize it, we must be very open to accept and
Correct.
receive and utilize it. And another
Yes.
point in the same paragraph, what I felt interesting was that, moreover, the infinite intelligence in your subconscious can impart to you wonderful kinds of knowledge of an original nature. So, here by mentioning original nature, so we can invent, create something new which has never been there in the world till now.
Yeah,
By
because the
utilizing the
creation
power
is,
of this, yeah. So I get an opportunity to completely create something new, design something new by tapping into the power of the subconscious. If I want to create a new car, a new machine, I can use the energy of subconscious, knowledge of subconscious within there inside. So it is going to help me in creating something new which I want to.
yes,
I need not go by the inventions of others. I can have my own invention.
correct.
These 2 points I find interesting. I felt very interesting.
Right. So
And
we'll
also in the
read and explore
continuation.
more. Yes, we'll read more.
Yeah, yeah.
Kalivardi, will you start?
Yeah. I should start from necessity of working basis,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Substantial progress in any field of endeavor is impossible in the absence of a working basis, which is universal in its application. You can become skilled in the operation of your subconscious mind. You can practice its powers with a certainty of results in proportion of exact proportion to your knowledge of its principles and to your application of them for definite specific purposes and goals you wish to achieve. Being a former chemist, I would like to point out that if you combine hydrogen and oxygen in the proportions of two atoms of the former to one of the latter, water would be the result. You are familiar with the fact that one atom of oxygen and one atom of carbon will produce carbon monoxide, a poisonous gas. But if you add another atom of oxygen, you will get carbon dioxide, a harmless gas, and so on throughout the vast realm of chemical compounds. You must not think that the principles of chemistry, physics, and mathematics differ from the principles of your subconscious mind. Let us consider a generally accepted principle. Water seeks its own level. This is a universal principle which is applicable to water everywhere. Consider another principle: matter expands when heated. This is true anywhere, at any time, and under all circumstances. You can heat a piece of steel and it will expand regardless whether the steel is found in China, England, or India. It is universal truth that matter expands when heated. It is also a universal truth that whatever you impress on your subconscious mind is expressed on the screen of space as condition, experience, and event.
See how beautiful he is. Whatever
Yes.
whatever you impress on your subconscious mind is
Correct.
expressed on the screen of space as condition, experience, and event. So nothing is a coincidence here.
Yes. See the
So
condition as a
see,
space as a condition. Yes.
yes. So everything, mind over matter. Everything we are only, inviting into our field of knowledge, or we can say an outside reality. Everything we are, see, conditions. He's clearly mentioning condition,
Correct.
experience, and event.
Event, whatever the case may be.
Yes.
Super.
So, yes, chalo. Go ahead.
We continue? Yeah.
Yes.
Your prayer is answered because your subconscious mind is principle. And by principle, I mean the way a thing works. For example, the principle of electricity is that it works from a higher to a lower potential. You do not change the principle of electricity when you use it. But by cooperating with nature, you can bring forth marvelous inventions and discoveries which bless humanity in countless ways. Your subconscious mind is principle and works according to the law of belief. You must know what belief is, why it works, and how it works. Your Bible says in a simple, clear, and beautiful way: whosoever shall say unto this mountain, be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea, and shall not doubt in his heart, but shall believe that those things which he saith shall come to pass, he shall have whatsoever he saith.
See, he shall have whatsoever he saith. So there is nothing, we are only creating events, and we are only giving, this is possible, this is not possible.
Correct.
So, like yesterday when we were talking about somebody had a bad throat, I think Sangeeta ji had a bad throat, and she was saying I will not be able to read. Yeah, remember? So when I
Yes.
was, when
Yes,
I
yes.
wrote, yes, so I wrote yesterday night that when you sleep, you just sleep with the position of thinking about health. So from a demagnetized state, I was shifting you to a magnetized state, that I am healthy.
Yes.
Yes, I can read it. Okay. Good.
Huh. So that is the point. It is like we are just shifting in those state of minds.
So if you think you can read, and if you believe you
Yes.
can read, you'll read.
Yes. So see, it is like we had yesterday night was quite late. So in the it is like you can say 14 or 16 hours. But in those 16 hours, a moment to moment, our consciousness is shifting. But what happens is the moment the attention goes to your throat or something, you again, repeat in your mind, oh, this is still there. This is still there. So that moment, if we start shifting, it's fine. It's fine. Like I'm fine. So by the time that evening time comes, or by the time you have consciously adopted to one thought of health, and it will start building up. You understand what I'm trying to put across, Sangeeta ji?
Yes, ma'am.
And I can hear your voice clarity also.
Yeah.
So there cannot be an excuse of not reading maybe a paragraph or so.
This itself is an example. Like, whatever we are impressing it on subconscious mind, we're getting it through. Like when
Yes.
we say and sleep,
Yes, yes, we are heating our matter to expand, to
Yes.
not to
Yes.
read.
See, and here he mentions na, that it is such which bliss. See, marvelous inventions and discoveries which bless humanity in countless ways.
In several ways. Correct,
Okay,
correct.
so once you are recovered of, have that understanding. Oh yes, I just needed to shift my mind from to a magnetized state of I'm healthy, which is your own experience when you will share with people. It is again, it goes in that rippled way. You understanding? It whatever we put into the universe, it becomes like it becomes rippled. It has a rippled effect. So when you are putting, this thing into your mind and you are sharing this as your experience of overcoming something so magnanimously, it will be like your life experience. And when you speak something through experience, it comes, the effect it comes, amazing, right?
Correct.
So feel continue. Yes.
Yeah. The law of your mind is the law of belief. This means to believe in the way your mind works. To believe in belief itself. Bah, wonderful point.
Hmm.
See, I'll repeat it. The law of your
Yes.
mind is the law of belief. This means to believe in the way your mind works, to believe in belief itself. The belief of your mind is the thought of your mind that is simple, just that, and nothing else.
Hmm.
All your experiences, events, conditions, and acts are the reactions of your subconscious mind to your thoughts. Remember, it is not the thing believed in, but the belief in your own mind which brings about the result.
See, the belief in your own mind which brings the result. That is exactly what I was saying. When you experience it, that when you have done it, you believe it, that I am healthy, you shift continuously to that state, and your own mind is giving you that result. So there is no circumstance, there is no event, there is nothing. Everything we are only creating, right?
Yes.
Any other question? Anybody has a doubt until now we have read? Okay, continue.
Yeah. Cease believing in the false beliefs, opinions, superstitions, and fears of mankind. Begin to believe in the eternal verities and truths of life which never change. Then you will move onward, upward, and Godward. Super.
Yes.
Whoever reads this book and applies the principles of the subconscious mind herein set forth, will be able to pray scientifically and effectively for himself and for others. Your prayer is answered according to the universal law of action and reaction. Thought is incipient action. The reaction is the response from your subconscious mind, which corresponds with the nature of your thought. Sorry, I'll read this again. The reaction is the response from your subconscious mind, which corresponds with the nature of your thought. Right? Busy your mind with the concepts of harmony, health, peace, and goodwill, and wonders will happen in your life.
See, the book has started with such a good note now. It is actually giving me goosebumps, that what is possible. Pushkarni has unmuted herself. Yes, Pushkarni?
Yeah.
Anything you want to add on?
Yeah. The last point, like what you're saying about concepts of harmony, health, peace, goodwill, and all that.
Yes.
I was just interconnecting this to the previous paragraph wherein he mentioned about utilizing the power of electricity just by cooperating with the nature. So there he mentioned that the power is already there. The power of electricity is already there. Just by cooperating with the nature, It means just by understanding the way of its working, we can
Hmm.
utilize its power.
So how can you link it with your own life? Can you link it with your own life? Like
Yeah,
when you have children in front of you, right? So what is the thought of health and healing and peace happens in your own state of mind when you see your children?
obviously, by looking at looking at them, automatically one gets excited, one feels happy. There is
Hmm.
nobody who can't
Yeah.
keep themselves silent without smiling at a baby who is smiling at them.
Hmm.
So we receive it from them.
Yes. So what happens when you see them cranky? What is the subconscious telling you then?
Whatever
Hmm.
you think,
Hmm.
subconscious is reacting to your thought
Hmm.
by giving you the experience related to your thought. So
Hmm.
that's why here, by mentioning in the previous paragraphs about cooperating with the nature without disturbing the harmony of nature, and
Hmm.
here in the last points of this paragraph also, as our
Hmm.
thoughts only coming to into our life as experiences in the outside world, as
Hmm.
they mentioned till now,
Hmm.
we should keep our thoughts by contemplating them on peace, harmony, goodwill. Whenever we face any difficulty, we automatically get scared or worried, and
Hmm.
we pay attention, we divert our thoughts to
Hmm.
the worry, and obviously the worry, we receive whatever we think as worry inside, the subconscious is going to give it as the
So what
negative
is,
experience in
see,
the outside world as a
what is,
reaction to our
see,
thought. So that
I
is why we
understand
must be more
what you are
peaceful and
saying.
harmonious.
That is what I'm saying. Na? The point is that what is the take from the session? That whenever we see something, the reaction or response is in our hand. That is the inside world.
I did get you,
Okay.
Paralji. See, as you were asking Pushkarani,
Hmm.
when our children are happy and smiling at us, we'll feel happy and comfortable.
Hmm. Hmm.
When the children are behaving cranky, are you saying that we are making them cranky, or
No, I
our
am just
thoughts?
saying, see, this is what Pushkarni was actually saying, but this is where I interrupted her that the child is cranky, okay, but
Hmm.
somewhere the response towards the child is in our hands. So my subconscious is that moment giving me that wisdom of harmony and peace to be in the nature of what I am. Okay. So if I become as cranky as the child, I am not going to help the child. I'm going to make the situation worse.
Yeah. Okay.
So that is what I'm saying, that instead of reacting to the outside, maybe it's the child, maybe somebody else. The point is we hold the power to change that situation so that it doesn't repeat.
Correct.
Okay. So
Yeah,
so stop that repetition, the harmony and the nature has to happen in us. So that peace, harmony, goodwill, that has to happen in us, and that is the response outside. So we are living through the inside world. So
Yes.
whatever may come, maybe we are not able to understand that situation, we are not able to understand that how did I create that event. Even then, if you realize that it is my creation, you'll automatically put a halt to again
Hmm. As
responding
he rightly
or
mentioned in
reacting.
the
Yes.
last but one
Yes.
paragraph, cease
Yes.
believing in the false beliefs, opinions,
Yes.
superstitions, and fears of mankind, and begin to
Yes.
believe in the eternal verities and truths of life, which never change.
Which never
Then
change.
you will move onward, upward, and Godward towards God also.
God. Yes. So see, whenever we have an image of God, it is always, harmonious. It is always like unconditional. When whatever mood set we have, we always think that if we go to the temple or church or wherever we believe in, that that blessing is going to be embraced. Like we are being embraced always with that divine, care or the blessing. So my mentor, my guru, or my God is not angry with me. Okay. So in this moment, the perception of God is actually unconditional love. So that is the divine quality in us. That is what the infinite potential he's talking about. That through love, through your own harmony within, you can transform any situation,
Mm.
right? So that
Generally, when
understand.
we,
Hmm.
yeah, continue.
So that is the point he's saying. Na? So that with the concepts of harmony, health, peace, and goodwill, busy your mind. He's saying busy your mind with these things. So busy, we can keep busy with only them now, only when we are less reactive to the outside and we are more connected to the inside world. What is happening in me? Why is this trigger happening in me?
Yes, actually,
Yeah,
instead
and
people
he's,
are busy with the opposite side of the concepts, like
Yes,
negative
yeah,
feelings.
he
exactly. That is,
also interconnecting it to the previous statement, as thought is the incipient, the beginning, which is triggering the reaction. Subconscious is giving a response to the thought which is inside, and the reaction is appearing in the outside world.
yes,
And when we see some noise or disturbance which is against our desire in our life in the outside world, we get more worried.
yes. So the
So
point is
there
that,
we pay more attention on the worry itself. So rather than we must direct our attention inside, we must
that
think,
is what,
are our thoughts in the harmonious, peaceful,
you know,
healthy, and good ways?
yes,
Because
Pushpani,
every negativity that
my
we
point,
experience,
my sorry, I'm cutting your this thing again, because my point is that whatever we are actually learning we have to apply in our own life. So when we understand the book, we have to be in that question that how is it going to be in my life?
yeah, I
That is
also
the
want
take.
to, yeah, good. Yeah, that is what, if you remember, Parulji, Karyavadi
Where,
asked a question to Ramji during the previous session that I got exactly opposite to what I prayed for in my life. So here, what he got, the opposite thing is the reaction that he got from the outside world. And the triggering point, the beginning point to that reaction has started within his mind as a thought, maybe as a doubt.
Yes.
So we need
yeah,
to correlate here.
Yes. So okay, so
also,
thank you, Karyavati. Sorry.
also,
हाँ बोलो.
also, like, it's like simple. Where our attention goes, everything follows.
Yes. Omkar, I was about to invite you to read.
I actually want to ask something else, Parulji, here.
Yes, yes,
In
yes.
previous paragraphs,
Hmm.
all your experiences, events, conditions, and acts are the
Hmm.
reactions of your subconscious mind to your thoughts.
Hmm.
Remember, it is not the thing believed in, but the belief in your own mind which
Hmm.
brings about the result. This
Yes.
second statement I want to pay attention to.
Hmm.
What do they actually mean by this? Remember, it is not the thing believed in,
Hmm.
but the belief in your own mind which brings about the result. So there is
Exactly.
difference between the thing believed in and the belief
Yes.
already there in the mind.
Yes. Yes. Of course. See, we are always looking at a situation through a mindset of what we believe in. Just previously I was talking about a past memory. The emotion in the memory you bring forward is the exactly the same as it was in the past, and it is still the same. So what we believed in that past is still the same. It has not shifted. Whereas it was never true because we have been manifested. We think once, twice, again. We keep on, in that demagnetized moment, we keep on pushing to that point that this is true, this is true, this is true. So my mind has started believing in it that this is true. So when I start shifting,
What's
it
the
becomes very
difference?
difficult.
What's the
What, sir?
difference between the thing believed in and the belief in your own mind?
Even
I
The belief.
understood.
it is kind of lenses, according to me. Like, what lenses you see through. Because it might be, okay, I know I'm little taking it bit this thing. Maybe like, whatever we had our past thoughts, whatever has been accumulated through the experiences or through the situations that we have gone through that we start seeing it. And it is with that lenses only we start taking the judgment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
See,
Now,
exactly.
I'll try to keep it
Yes,
another way. Like as Omkar is mentioning, believed in the belief in your mind. How there's two are different means. First one, thing believed in is like you are hoping for some positive outcome, but inside in your mind, the belief is about the negative only. Like you are filled with it, and maybe because of your fears or opinions gathered, the experiences from others' lives, or sadness, or any negative, like demagnetized conditions are rich in concentration in your as a belief in your mind. Whereas you are hoping by the thing believed in to occur something positive. You are hoping it,
Got it.
but which brings about the result is that belief.
yeah, whatever you have established in your own mind, he is referring to it as belief.
Correct.
And whatever we think that we believe in by taking it from the external, that
Correct.
is,
We are hoping,
we think
like
that
we
is
wish
the thing we are
we
believing
wish to
in.
have something, we wish to have something positive,
Yeah,
but
this
we
is when
believe.
this is where the
Also,
conflict arises, that I have done this, why did I get it? We
Correct.
think that I did it rightly, I believed in it truly, but the inside establishment of the belief was in another way.
Belief.
So
Correct.
that's why
Correct.
there is a difference.
also
Two
there
are
can be
different.
one more thing, that the person might think both the ways, positive and negative, thinking like what
Yes.
are the positive ways, what are positive consequences, or what are the negative consequences. But doing so, while doing so, if the amount of focus is more on negative, it's
Yes.
been picked up. It's been picked
Correct.
Yeah.
up.
Correct. Yes. True.
yes,
That only got established. It means
Yes,
yes,
which
that has
Yes.
taken power.
got
That
it.
is the belief.
That
That is the belief in your mind,
Yeah.
and
which will definitely bring the result.
or
Not the belief
Yeah.
thing which believed in.
or according to author, we got more magnetized through that.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'm clear on this. We can continue.
yes. Omkar, you will read.
Yes, ma'am.
Ramji want to speak something, it seems.
No, I'm just listening because that paragraph was very clear saying the same thing. All your experiences, events, conditions, and the acts are the reactions of your own subconscious mind. That means you might be having any kind of experience now, like, a poor feeling or a depressed feeling or whatever it is, that which you had believed in before. That is why it came into the experience, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
Now it is the belief in your own mind that you're going to put into new one that is going to bring result. No matter what it is, now what you believe in your mind will bring the
Oh,
result.
wow. It's very interesting. Actually, I wanted to ask clarity.
I didn't get this point.
Pushkar, you will
No,
know.
the
Last one.
thing believed in was about the past experience. The thing belief, but the belief in your own mind is the present belief. So we are overlapping, replacing the thing believed in,
Yes.
which was the result of the experience as a memory from the past. We are replacing it with the new belief so that we can create the new result as a
New start.
reaction.
You believe in
exactly.
your mind by impressing such and such, you are going to have a new result.
New start,
Yes.
new belief.
So this is
Okay.
exactly what I was talking about when you see about your kids, na? When somebody is cranky, your own, your previous amount would be like, this child is very cranky. So now you only start shifting, no, it's my child, it's a lovely, little one and needs some affection. And you shift in your own mind. And the child is absolutely normal after a few minutes.
So
Because your
here he
own
is mentioning we can change the beliefs also so that we change the impressions and
the
we
results.
get different results.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
So
exactly
let's
what
Very good.
Omkar
read.
was saying. That was what exactly Omkar was saying. He was saying the same thing. He said, where your attention goes, everything follows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's continue. Thank you,
Omkarji
Ramji.
will follow you.
Yeah, before we start, 9 minutes left, 9 minutes 20 seconds.
So let's read one little one. Next वाला नहीं पकड़ेंगे. That's very big. Duality of mind. Let's read.
Yes, duality of mind. You have only one mind, but your mind possesses two distinctive characteristics. The line of demarcation between the two is well known to all thinking men and women today. The two functions of your mind are essentially unlike. Each is endued with separate and distinct attributes and powers. The nomenclature generally used to distinguish the two functions of your mind is as follows: the objective and subjective mind, the conscious and unconscious subconscious mind, the waking and the sleeping mind, the surface self and the deep self, the voluntary mind and the involuntary mind, the male and the female, and the many other terms. You may find the term conscious and subconscious used to represent the dual nature of your mind throughout this book.
Yes. I think we can continue.
The
Let's
conscious,
continue.
the conscious and subconscious minds. An excellent way to get acquainted with the two functions of your mind is to look upon your own mind as a garden. You are a gardener and you are planting seeds, thoughts in your subconscious mind all day long based on your habitual thinking. I repeat it again. You are the gardener and you are planting seeds, thoughts in your subconscious mind all the day long based on your habitual thinking. As you sow in your subconscious mind, you shall ripe in your body and your environment.
So Omkar, let's stop here only. We'll in the next session we'll do. I really wanted to, have a little bit of chit chat by the time we have 5-7 minutes, because there are more people and I want all of them to little bit contribute. So this was good. This was nice, Omkar. You had stopped. I made you stop at a very lovely this thing. So like we can have a take on for the week, from this session. So that you are the gardener. Here you said you are a gardener and you are planting seeds, thoughts in your subconscious mind all day long, based on your habitual thinking. As you sow in your subconscious mind, so shall you reap in your body and environment. So this is something very, very amazing. If you want to explain, you explained very well, Omkar. Please.
This is the same thing he's saying again. Karyavarti and Pushkarni, you were discussing. But you
Yes,
believe in your own mind, which brings about the result. So shall you
yes.
reap? So shall you what is he saying?
Yes, yes.
I
So
think
this means as a gardener, we can plant and we can change our seeds every day, it seems.
Yes.
day long, whole day.
Yeah, day long. Yes,
And
yes, that's what, day
also,
long.
there is a
Correct,
duty
correct.
upon us to take care of the garden while planting the seeds, whether they are
Yeah,
worthy
how
or not.
beautiful you wanted to have. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I think
So
By using the word gardener, he is making us understand the responsibility of the gardener.
Correct,
So
correct, correct.
beautifully compared.
Mentioned.
even
yes,
Sangeeta ji and Dr. Kannan can contribute whatever their
yes,
understanding.
yes, exactly. That is why I wanted people to speak up. Dr. Kanan or
Yeah,
Sangeeta ji,
I have
any of you? Yes. Yeah, sure.
yes, I've unmuted myself.
Yeah.
Sorry, I could not participate a lot because I was doing something else. So
No
with this
problem.
last paragraph, I feel as to what Pushkarni said, that you are a gardener, you're planting seeds all day long. So it could all be the other way around also, that if you're going to think negative, you're going to reap the same thing. So you be mindful of what you are thinking all day long.
Yes.
It's not
Yes.
just, it may be just one thought which is passing through your mind, which can change. So constantly you should be very mindful of the thoughts in your mind.
Yes.
Yes. It's a reminder to our duty.
Yeah. Yes. So we should be constantly pulling up ourselves if we are straying in our thoughts, that, I need to be mindful as to what I'm thinking, because it is whatever is there in the subconscious mind is what is going to come forth.
Hmm.
Yes.
So next time you just manifest that you are absolutely free and a reader in here.
I hope so. Yeah. Thank you.
Of course,
Yeah.
we should have some takeaway from the subconscious to shift something now. So
Yes.
we are
Yes. I
we
agree.
only have to build up that level of understanding that every week when we are reading
Yeah.
this, we are actually liberating ourselves to another level of understanding that I'm only creating circumstances of something not happening or something happening. So let me make it happen.
Yes. I agree with you. Yeah. Yeah.
So thank you so much. I'll have a word with Sangeeta ji because I really want her to speak.
No, nothing is there. Actually, I'm not able to speak. I'm getting off in between, so I did not speak anything.
That is fine.
You can mention
So
whatever you
see,
understood.
what I
Friends,
wanted,
3 minutes to go.
why I wanted to pull Sangeeta ji in here is when I,
Parulji,
spoke about health. Yeah,
I'm really sorry.
Yes.
2 minutes to go.
2 minutes, fine. I'm okay with it. So as I was talking about, the sub when it was a seed of health planted in the mind of all when I mentioned. So whenever we are shifting, we are all shifting those state of consciousness within us. It is not only you. So it was like a collective effort
Mm-hmm.
to bring
Mm-hmm.
out each and every one of us from that demagnetized state to a magnetized state of health.
Mm.
So that's all. I was just trying to pull you through this. That's all.
Yes, 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 yes.
And
So it was
Divyasri,
a, yeah.
she's
Finish.
also
Actually,
silent.
no, actually, I was enjoying this book. So, and I'm taking everyone's like whatever they are saying. Like I'm understand. Like whenever first when I read, I didn't get much, but I'm taking all your like opinions, like how I need to understand this in, yeah, in other way. Like I understood in some way, but right now I'm like
No
I
worries,
was
no
able
worries.
to explore.
See, what we are going to do is we are going to do more subconscious visits in the coming weeks. So there is absolutely nothing to worry. It's just that we are planting seeds right now so that everybody comes within a more open-minded and feel more liberated about it. So that is
Yes,
all.
Yes.
yes, ma'am.
So we are
Yes.
really looking forward for the greater understanding. Thank you so much all for joining us tonight. Thank you,
Thank
Omkar.
you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Parulji.
Thank you
Thank you.
all.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Parulji.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
We'll
you.
leave the link.
Thank you, everyone.